Welcome back to Easy Biker channel. Today we are at Nebraska, United States. Now we are going to see the Archway monument at Interstate 80, which is located 3 miles east of Kearney, Nebraska. This is a very beautiful morning here. I guess we will reach the museum right after the sunrise. We are coming from Utah on the way to Colorado. As you see, it is little snowy here, so the roads are slightly slippery. Now we are passing through the huge farms and we can see the huge sprinkler systems both sides of the road. Early morning it is very normal to see the heavy vehicles in the road. Another interesting thing for me to watch the amazing water tanks in United States. Now we are taking the exit to the Archway monument. As we approach, we can see the museum is set up on a bridge. This bridge is constructed across the busy I-80. The museum says the story what happened in this area from the gold seekers, mountain men, pioneers, Mormons, railroad and Lincoln Highway. There is a large parking space here. We met 2 other early visitors and we were wondering if any other visitors inside the museum. We can see the Interstate 80 under the Archway bridge. The Interstate 80 west end is at Vermont and east side ends at Iowa State. This museum opened in 2000. It stood as an enduring tribute to the adventurers who traveled through Nebraska and helped to build America. This is the Archie, the buffalo behind, hello, who is welcoming us in front of the museum. If you like the buffalo, please don't forget to subscribe. The Archway displays a hammer mortal sign, a replica of a much larger sign that once stood at the hotel on the west side of Kearney. This sign talks about the mortal and the origin or beginning of the Archway. We are about to enter and see what is waiting for us inside. So once you pay the entrance fee, they will give a device which will explain everything in each section when you pass through. So, actually we are on the way. We just searched online and we found this and
it's a museum.
So museum telling the story of what?
It goes over 170 years of transportation and communication history.
Okay. So about US in general.
What's that?
Yeah, about the US in general.
Yep, the migration of the pioneers across the United States.
So it was like a screen showing the history, or
There's different displays up there.
Yes, so there is
and then you get a device with your ticket that tells you the stories as you go through.
Oh, okay. My plan is to switch the voice to the device once we get it, so that you guys need to focus to that instead of I explain each scenario, scenes, I mean. We had a quick walk at the downstairs. Let us pay and walk upstairs and see the museum.
Head into that visitor info center right here. There's a short video explaining how to run these, and then we'll get you upstairs.
Oh, okay. So this a speaker phone and there is no headset.
Nope, there isn't. We can't with the COVID. We can't have the headset.
So speaker.
Yep, that's it.
Okay,
Right up here, you're up here.
Okay, thank you. This is where they teach how to use the device.
To listen to stories in numerical order. The numbers are simply there so you know what to press to get the story. If you ever want to stop the story, simply hit the red button until the number goes away. If you'd like to increase your volume, the plus and the minus button.
This TV teaches how to use this remote.
Welcome to the Archway. Each person will take an audio device and place it around their neck with the landing. In each exhibit, you will see a black transmitter box with a number. As you approach the transmitter, your story will automatically activate and you will see the number pop up on your screen.
Mountain trapper moved to Fort Kearney. On the left, a pregnant pioneer woman and a man scramble up the hillside. At the top, another pioneer waves his arms as a wagon train passes by. Kearney and I grew up 14 have passed this way, heading west to follow their dreams. Now, go up the escalator.
When we tap at the device installed in each section, it will start playing the guide of each section.
Welcome to Fort Kearney.
Where to
Look
go?
around the place for yours. We got a long day ahead of us.
They have
Likely
made
more
sound
stores.
and light effects which suits to the
Name's Jim.
guide.
I've been out west 25 years now, trapping. Fur trees dried up though. That's all they see. All those trails down here in Fort Kearney. Territory Pleasant Mountain showed us their game trails. The trail has other hardships, but you'll see those soon enough.
There's more to explore in Fort Kearney. Look for audio icons at the flagpole, blacksmith shop, and the carpenter's shop. To hear additional messages, tap your player against one of these icons.
Indian lady named Muriel Miguel said this about the buffalo.
Everything comes from the buffalo. The buffalo is part of our religion.
See those chiseled names in that sand?
It was talking about this, right? Yeah, still.
Gold, gold. For the hope of this, day after day we trudge on with sand in our eyes, sand in our hair, neck, boots, clothing, food, drink, bed. Thousands of us to certain disappointment, but each hoping it will not be he.
The Mormon handcart pioneers couldn't afford oxen or horses, so they pulled their belongings to Salt Lake City in carts. Blizzard stranded 2 companies in Wyoming, including this group at the Sweetwater
There is
River.
one Mormon
The
signature.
survivors
I pleaded with them not to proceed so late in the season, but I was outvoted. So I vowed I will go with you, help you all I can, and if necessary, I will die for you. Many a father pulled his cart with his little children on it until the day preceding his death.
The wind drifted snow into our tent.
of the gold rush sent seasoned prospectors like this man racing for the foothills. They staked out the best claims long before the 49ers made it to California.
This is telling the story of the place and nearby places like Mormon Trail and etc. etc.
An eye. One thing's for sure, we modern folks want everything quicker and easier than our parents had. Out the window of this Pony Express station, you'll see a rider arrive carrying mail in a saddlebag called a mochila. He switches to a fresh horse and gallops away to the next station. Pony Express had more than 150 relay stations, including one at Port Kearney. Riders had to move fast, so they couldn't weigh more than 125 pounds. They carried essential items only, including mail, water, and a revolver. Riding day and night, a relay team took just 10 days to carry the mail 2,000 miles from St. Joseph, Missouri to Sacramento, California. That was a real record breaker back in 1860 when the Pony Express got started.
Riding a stagecoach. Author Mark Twain roughed it across the country by stage and had this to report.
In swaying affair, an imposing cradle sat into which the coach wheels sank. We worked our passage most of the way. That is to say, we got out and walked.
car museum. No, it's different from transportation.
The neon sign overhead welcomes you to our nation's first transcontinental highway system, the Lincoln Highway. Folks called it the Main Street of America. My grandpa told me about driving the Lincoln Highway back in the 1920s, when a vacation on wheels was a brand new idea. To share that excitement, here's one of the highway's first promoters.
Greetings, fellow motorists. I'm the Reverend Albert Beveridge, and I'm here to tell you about a true patriotic enterprise.
Roadside cafe. Oh, I didn't take the video for okay. Yeah, I will. Oh, this is a customer there already.
Whether that means land, riches,
Only
freedom
one
of
customer
belief,
here.
or leisure time.
Hey, can you hear me? Don't let the warning sign scare you off. Go ahead and look down through the map. I'm down here doing my job, connecting this fiber optic cable. Driving out here at sunrise today, I couldn't help thinking about the wagon trains. It's amazing to think that in just 150 years, we've gone from ox carts to the internet.
So now I am right in front of the radar system. It's showing the IAT down, and this is the radar they kept to check the speed. So it's a light. Oh,
that was 183. So how many people can you catch speed?
oh, this is.
This window looks down on I-80 as it goes under the Archway. Those drivers on the interstate probably don't know about the radar gun in this window. How many can you catch driving faster than the posted speed limit of 75 miles per hour? I-80 follows the same route as the old Frontier Wagon Trail from Fort Kearny to Fort Laramie.
82.
Our forefathers spent weeks covering that distance. Now drivers go as fast as their motor engines let them. Who knows what the next chapter will bring in the history of the Great Platte River Road?
Now this is the exit. What's that? Get something. I mean, now we almost finished our tour, so let us go down and we need to return our audio device, and it's time to say goodbye to the Archway Museum. So friends, now we came back to the place where we started our tour. So it's time to wrap up this video. So as usual, I would like to remind to subscribe my YouTube channel so that you won't miss any good videos. Once again, thanks a lot for watching my video. Please take care, friends, and be safe. We will see in the next video. Bye for now.